Heidi. Heidi. Everyone out there, in the last 4 or 5 months, there has been a lot of game chasing going on behind the scenes that you don't see on camera. Well, I've got a lot of crap here that I've accumulated over that span of time, and let's take a look. All right, now the first thing we're going to take a look at.
Oh my god, not again, Billy. Another vlog. Where's the new episode? That's all I care about.
Who are you?
I'm Jay from 3 Kilobytes, you know, the show that actually puts out episodes, not just random vlogs.
You're just going to bust in on my video like this? Have you no respect?
Look, no one wants to come here unless there's a new Game Chasers episode, okay? No one cares about your Pete Dorr lookalike wig. No one cares about it.
I got a haircut.
No one cares about your fancy smancy games back there. We want you to go chase games, okay? That's why it's called Game Chasers, not Billy's incredibly unattractive hat and wig, okay?
Did you have any idea how much work goes into these things? Do you have any clue on how much work and time we put into this? There's so much work that goes into this. It's
I know it's a lot of work, Billy. Calm down. I know that.
We'd love to quit our day jobs and be able to do this, you know, all freaking week and just make episodes, and we'd love to do it, but we have to pay rent. We have to pay rent.
I'm sorry, Billy. I'm sorry. Calm down. I know.
I'm editing it right now. It's gonna be out this month.
You know what you guys should do? You guys should get together and do a live show. Imagine that. Listen, everyone watching, imagine he did a live show. Incredible. Be amazing.
You know, I think we could do that. A live question and answer session. I think people would really like that. It's a good idea.
I got an idea too. Edit the episode and upload it, for God's sakes. Where is it?
There's so much work that goes into this. It's
All right, Billy. All right, sorry, okay.
All right, well, can I at least get back to my video now? I'm sure that a lot of people out there are dying to know what kind of treasures I've gotten over the past 6 months.
I'll go back to my show, 3 Kilobytes, and do some work. Have a good night.
All right, goodbye. Right. All right, the first thing I'm going to show you is, you guys remember Video Game Mike, correct? Video Game Mike was in episode 1, if you remember. The guy kind of looks like Everlast. Yeah, we still keep in contact with him. And it was the day we were leaving for PAX where he had actually bought some stuff from a storage bin. And he got a bunch of games for like dirt cheap, games and systems, and a lot of stuff. And so he gave us first dibs at it. And so he brought it over to Jay's house on the day we left for PAX. Well, in some of those things, I saw some stuff that I was interested in. And a couple of them being the CD backup for the Saturn and Sega CD. These are essential if you're going to play those systems. And gave them to me for $2 a piece, and that's an absolute steal. And I'm a big Intellivision fan, and so this is in the same generation. It's a ColecoVision. Actually, it's 2 ColecoVisions. I do not know if these even work. They don't have power sources. They don't have the cables hookups. They don't even have controllers. But he gave them to me for $1 a piece. And so at $1 a piece, you take the chance on them. I mean, these old systems, it's really, really difficult for them to break unless you really start smashing them. So, you know, I'll get the components here and hook them up eventually. The Goodwill over here by my apartment is one of the good Goodwills. Some of them really are overcharged for their games, others don't. This one doesn't. But the only problem is they put these stupid stickers on the freaking games, man. Okay, I got this one for $2 because they were having a half off of everything in the store sale. It was originally $4. But it's a boxed Nintendo game. It's Thunderbirds. Not too incredibly rare or expensive or anything, but this sticker. If anybody has any recommendations in getting this sticker off, because I mean I can't put chemicals on it or anything, it's going to ruin the box. So if anybody, and I've already tried peeling it off, and of course it's not coming off right. So if anybody has any recommendations, let me know. See what we got here.
Virus database has been updated.
Moving on, I'm going to show you a couple of systems that I got. Now, this next system I've wanted for a very long time. And it was about a year ago when Pat put a holiday video up featuring this system. And I remember watching, I've got to get one of these. I never had one as a kid, and I always saw the commercials for it. I really wanted it, but you know, you don't always get what you want as a kid, right? So as an adult, I can get whatever the heck I want, which is great because now I got me a TurboGrafx 16. I have a TurboGrafx 16, yay! All right, so I'm really happy about this. I really am. I don't know much about the system. Really kind of confusing when it comes to the system cards, you know, and the CD add-ons and stuff. So I'm learning about it, but I can't wait to really start collecting for this because it's I really enjoy a lot of what I've seen from it. Now the next system I'm going to show you is a very old system, and I got it at a antique store. Antique stores can be very hit or miss. A lot more miss than hit, but I've found some stuff at antique stores before, and this is probably the best. And it's a Pong clone. It's officially called the TV scoreboard from Radio Shack, but it's a Pong clone basically, and well, not basically, it is. The fact that it's in the box is amazing. I mean, because back in the day, you know, you threw the box away and you took the system, but what's that noise? But anyway, yeah, the box is in pretty decent shape, and it was only $15. You know, the thing about antique stores, you can kind of haggle with the price. She was originally wanting 20, but you know, I offered 15, and she took it. I asked her how long it had been sitting on the shelf, and she said a while. That's a key, you know, if something's been sitting on the shelf or they've had it for a very long time, chances are they just really want to get rid of it. So that's a very good question to ask them if you're negotiating price. So here's the system. Pong clone in the box. So yeah, visit your local antique store because, you know, you're gonna find a lot of antique dolls and vases and furniture and frilly things, but you never know, you might have a Pong clone hiding in some dark corner. Okay, there's been a few times over the last couple of months that me and Jay have actually wanted to go game chasing and shoot for the episode. Excuse me. But we didn't have a cameraman available. And that's a big problem, is not having a cameraman available. And so when we don't, we can't shoot anything for the show, but we still want to go out and look for games because that's what we do, right? So we go out anyway. And wouldn't you know it, me and Jay go actually out this past weekend, or when you're watching this, it's probably 2 weekends ago. We came across a really mega deal that made no sense. We came across a really awesome deal on some Super Nintendo games, and one of these games is one of my favorite games on the Super Nintendo, and that is Soul Blazer Complete in Blocks. Apparently, it's complete in box. I have the game, but I've never had it complete, and I got it for $5. I mean, complete, you're probably looking $60 value here, if not more. And this is an awesome game. If you've never played Soul Blazer for Super Nintendo, I highly recommend you check it out. It's part of an unofficial trilogy called the Gaia Trilogy, and it's including Illusions of Gaia and Terra Enigma. I've only played Illusions of Gaia. I've never played Terra Enigma before. It didn't come out in North America. But Soul Blazer, I highly recommend it. It's an action RPG, and it's kind of got town building aspects, kind of like ActRaiser. So if you're a fan of ActRaiser, it's kind of got that element to where you go into dungeons, you release souls, and it builds up the town. So this comes highly recommended. And along with that, I also got Lufa. I've never played this before, but it's an RPG. Yeah, $5 as well. And so I'm looking forward to it. Whenever I can get some of these old RPGs, 16-bit gems, if you will.
16-bit gems.
Jay actually got a couple of things too, but he's got it up on his channel. For those of you that don't know, it's ShadyJ1908. I'll put a link down here at the bottom. But we actually got it on tape because we had our cell phones. He had his iPhone, so we just got it on camera to kind of document it. But yeah, there's that. A couple of weeks before that, we had actually gone to Trader's Village, a place that we go to a lot, and I got Mickey's Quest, Magical Quests. And this is I got it for $5 as well. And Complete in Blocks got everything. And it was, this game has really been a favorite of mine on the Super Nintendo for a long time. I played it a lot as a kid. I've always been a fan of those Disney games on the 16-bit systems. I always loved them. I don't know why. It's just the kid in me. That sounded kind of...